taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And that'll bring up second down. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Hooker to throw it. Screen play set up for Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up set.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already.
Bro, what?
Led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught. Touchdown. Scotty Miller, 47 yards. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ain't no way.
Following the touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away.
The Armadillo units look nice, though.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing. Hooker. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Ready. Now Hooker. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And completes it to Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, check that.
Hooker to the air yet again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they're up to the challenge.
Hooker's going to throw it. That is caught. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Williams again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Hey. Let's go.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down now.
Oh, I should have went back
inside. Strong in coverage. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence.
Oh, they
in your
changed
team.
it.
You think they can go get it.
They
Here we
changed
go
it.
with Williams. And he didn't get there.
Good motherfucking defense, bitches.
Williams.
Corey over there stanking it up.
And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way, and then go for the big finish.
It's good.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave him some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial group,
catch the ball, bro.
The defense actually fortunate that didn't go far.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
First throw taken in by Miller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, Hurts.
I did not see that safety sit.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Tyquan Thornton, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them to pick. Taking it right down Broadway. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. CD Lamb, 69 yards. And the 49ers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
I got all
after the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Let's call the score in the first quarter.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Patriots ready to get the football back. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
On second down, Williams. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw it.
Oh!
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Catch that ball, bro.
Check. Panther. Bring it. Reload.
Hooker now off play action. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of momentum from the offense. Coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. Third and 10.
Catch that ball, dog.
Set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Damn, I needed that touchdown before the 2-minute warning. Should I just take the points right
Here's
quick?
Hooker. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Ready.
Hooker. This will be caught once again by Brown. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
This nigga Justin Herbert fumbled the ball going into the end zone.
Back to throw. Hooker. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. It comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Sanders toss left side. Trying to turn the corner, they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown 49ers. Naeem Hines, 37 yards. And the Niners are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Gay is on for the point after. And it's 21-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, that discouragement clouds that.
Yeah, I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. On second down, Hooker. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looking to throw. Hooker. He'll drop this down to Williams. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw on second down, here's Hooker. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Here's Hooker to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing. Hooker. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Brown, 43 yards. And the Pats get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Damn, I lost that.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
With that ball,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3.
Give them the ball back with 2:20 left, and then I have an opportunity to use 2 or 3 timeouts before they
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
If I could get a start. I just couldn't get a start.
Stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hey, let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Taking it about the 16. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Cardinals who get the road victory. Mac Jones, 2 touchdown passes.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Well, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Hurts. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
63, 63. Don't stop.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run, shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hendon Hooker. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Hooker going to try to throw for it. Forced out to his left. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there is really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's the game startup. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hurts.
Get the fuck out of here.
If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Buying time to his left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Hurts a handoff to Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Hurts throw taken in by Thornton. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts throw pulled in by Lamb. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Pats are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Just what you want on a first down.
I fuck around and lose first opening game.
And it's 2nd and 2. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now here in Santa Clara. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
19 Lions.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dayo Odeyingbo able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback He's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. Hooker. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Patriots have taken a 4th quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. Escape. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they foul on the try for 2.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. That's complete. It's Okurebunan. And they make this round field across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He's back to throw. And he gets this to Thornton.
Forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Miles Sanders, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to move back in front. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So the Patriots now down by 7. A minute 17 remains. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Now Hooker. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now here's a throw that's complete. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Hooker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Hooker. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now there's a scoop.
Let's fucking go. Use the hit stick for a fumble on the hole. Yeah.
At the 39-yard
Louses.
line.
Yeah.
And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How
But my mama said.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance. They probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. That is caught. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Little doo-doo.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Well, he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going down. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, averaging just about
Y'all wasn't better than us.
this game.
We was beating ourselves.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very
Had to
little
get
time
35
remaining,
before
it
that
just
season.
sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Hooker to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Niners, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Jordan Underwood, some 7 tackles. He's a rookie. Get that boy some